Hey Astro Kids, and welcome back. And in today's video, we'll be talking about Mercury in the third house. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. So before we start, just a few quick disclaimers, and this is especially important for Mercury because it is a highly adaptable planet. So you first want to understand what sign is Mercury positioned in. This is very important to understand how Mercury will function. Is Mercury in its own sign of Gemini or Virgo? Is it exalted in Virgo, or is it in a sign that it enjoys being in? This is going to change how Mercury will function. Mercury will adapt to the sign that it is placed in. Along with this, you want to understand, are there any planets conjunct with Mercury? This will definitely change the influence of Mercury. And are there any planets that are aspecting to Mercury? Also, the most important time where Mercury will activate in your natal chart will be during a Mercury Mahadasha. So if you have not seen my video on the Mercury Mahadasha Bhuktis, I will leave a link for that above and down below in the description. So what does Mercury represent? Mercury is the planet of intelligence, of logical decision making, of quick thinking. It is about our memory capacity, about our ability to comprehend, to learn new subjects, new skills. Mercury is all about our dexterity, all of the skills that we develop in life. Mercury is a planet of organizational skills, of different languages, of your communication ability, your speech. It is your connection with other people. Mercury is a planet that is highly flexible and adaptable. It is our cleverness. It is our business skill. It is dealing with all financial dealings and anything related to business and entrepreneurship. So what is the third house? Well, this is a very interesting position because the third house is the original home of Gemini. So whether you have Gemini here or not, there is a Gemini energy that is connected to this third house. And so the third house is going to have very similar significations to Mercury. The third house is all about our communication skills, both writing and speaking abilities. It is all about our language skills. It is about the arts, about any kind of technical skills, dealing with digital technology, computers. This is a house that is dealing with the media, social media, communicating worldwide. This is all about our ability to put our skills and efforts out into the world. And so the third house is a house of courage, of willpower, of your ability to take the initiative, your self-efforts in life. It is also a house that is connected with your siblings, neighbors, cousins, anyone in your familiar surroundings, anyone that you have close relations with. The third house is also a house of conflicts and competition. It is all about asserting your willpower. It is all about fighting for what you want in life. So what happens then when Mercury comes into the third house? Well, this is an excellent position. Now, again, you want to see what sign is Mercury in and what planets are with Mercury. This will make a huge difference. But Mercury in this third house is definitely going to give you a youthful energy. You have this childlike expression about you. You are always curious, always fascinated, always ready to learn something new, always ready for the next new experience. And you have this childlike enthusiasm about you that sticks with you all throughout your life. So Mercury here is excellent for learning, excellent for developing new skills, because you're always open to what is the next new thing that you can try or learn in life. Mercury here is definitely a very restless energy. You can't sit still in a situation for too long. You like change, you like variety. Again, you like new experiences, new things that you can learn and develop. Mercury loves to travel also because this third house is all about short trips, and Mercury is a very restless planet. Mercury is also looking by aspect at the ninth house of foreign journeys. So at some point in your life, you can find yourself traveling to a foreign location, but this definitely gives you a restlessness where you're always on the move, always looking for the next new exciting thing to take on. Mercury here also gives incredible intelligence. You have a quick mind. You're very quick on your feet. You're able to problem solve. You're able to come up with new ideas. You're able to come up with new business ideas as well. This is an excellent position for business, for entrepreneurship, for generating new ideas and new sources of income. Mercury here is brilliant. Mercury here, if it is unafflicted, can give you an excellent memory as well. And sometimes even if it is afflicted, because this third house is a house of growth, of things that develop with time, that those malefic planets can also sometimes give you a boost in this area as well, where it can increase your confidence, increase your ability to take on new opportunities. Mercury is definitely very skillful in this third house, but again, you want to check to see what sign is he in and what planets are aspecting or in conjunction with Mercury. Sometimes this can give creative skills, technical skills, any kind of skill can be seen with Mercury in the third house. This could make you a great writer. This could make you a good entertainer, someone who has a great deal of humor, someone who's very clever, very witty, very sharp in your communication abilities. Especially if there are malefics involved, this can also make you a great debater as well. You can be very argumentative, very much about standing up for your beliefs, about fighting for your point. And if this is too badly damaged, then you can get into some difficult conflicts. But for the most part, Mercury here definitely gives you a great skill around debate, around fighting for what you want. This also can make you very communicative with your friends, cousins, neighbors, everyone in your local community. You can be very much involved in this area. So people can definitely come to you. You can have a very buzzing social life. If you have more introverted positions in your chart, then you may not necessarily be as social, but definitely there will be some form of communication in your life. As I've said, Mercury in the third house gives you excellent intelligence. You're very sharp-minded. You're able to pick up on new subjects, new languages, new skills very quickly. So this could be good for education. However, with Mercury looking at the ninth house by aspect, sometimes this can create obstacles in your higher education, especially if Mercury is afflicted by other planets. There can sometimes be distractions, there can be difficulties with staying on course. You could get bored easily because, again, you're a very quick learner. You take on things very quickly. And sometimes with this position, you can find that you really don't find the value in higher education. You have the skills, you have the intelligence, you have the competency to take on things on your own. So you may find yourself pursuing business, pursuing your skills, your talents, instead of going up to those higher degrees. Mercury here definitely makes you interested in finding a teacher, a guide, a mentor, someone who can show you the direction in life. You want to learn, you want to keep expanding. So this aspect onto this ninth house can attract some sort of mentor into your life, can give you a great deal of wisdom and guidance. If Mercury is afflicted though, then sometimes you can also get into conflicts with mentors, teachers. There can be arguments and disagreements in this area. Sometimes Mercury can also make you very intuitive with this position as well, along with intelligence. It gives you a very sharp mind. So in all areas of intelligence, this can really open up doorways for you. So again, you want to pay attention to what sign it's in, what planets it's with. This will all change how Mercury will function. But for the most part, Mercury in the third house is excellent for business, excellent for developing new skills, new knowledge that you can put to use. So this is a great position for anyone who wants to go into self-employment. And definitely Mercury is very self-sufficient. So if there aren't other positions in your chart that support working under someone, then it's definitely recommended with this position to start something of your own. And definitely you can be involved with anything in the arts, anything in communication, anything with social media, promoting yourself, putting yourself out there in the world.